Assalamu alaikum. Now we have to start with the Einstein theory of specific heat, as we have discussed before about the thermal properties of solid and discussed about the Dulong-Pettit law that is related with the law defining that the specific heat remains constant for the all solids at high temperature, and that is Cv is equal to 3R. And but the Einstein stated that the um specific heat at low temperatures varies quantum mechanically, and that is not a classical behavior. Now we have to discuss for the specific heat at low temperature. अब ये थ्योरी क्या डिफाइन करती है? थ्योरी ऑफ द स्पेसिफिक हीट ऑफ सॉलिड proposed by Albert Einstein in 1906. In this theory, Einstein attributed the specific heat of solids to the vibrations of solids and made the simplifying assumption that all the vibrations have the same frequency. This theory was partially successful since it was able to drive Dulong and Pettit's law at high temperature and showed that the specific heat capacity goes to zero at the absolute temperature as it goes to zero. A better description of specific heat of solid was given by more realistic by Debye theory of specific heat. What are harmonic oscillators? Phonons are a crystal's way of storing thermal energy. Each chemical bond is treated as an oscillator, effectively a spring, as we have discussed about in the lattice vibrations and lattice mono vibrations and monatomic lattice vibrations and diatomic lattice vibrations, whose fundamental frequency is determined by elastic constant, that was spring constant beta, as we discussed before, and the masses of the atoms. However, since no bond is isolated but rather part of crystal lattice, oscillations do not occur on individual bonds. Instead, vibration modes are excited along the certain lattice directions. We have studied that in the monatomic lattice vibrations and diatomic lattice vibrations. As long as the oscillations can be treated as elastic, Hooke's law can be taken to be valid. The quantum mechanical harmonic oscillator model determines the energy levels of the particular mod, and its here you can see that different levels of energy, h cut omega by 2, 3h cut omega by 2, that the energy levels are increasing step by step, and so is the frequency of the wave also changing for the lattice. And now defining the Einstein model, Einstein in 1911 attempted to resolve the discrepancies of classical theory of specific heat by applying Planck's quantum theory. He said that at low temperature, that change in temperature is quantum mechanics. So he tried to explain it by Planck's quantum theory. Einstein explained the assumption of the classical theory, replacing the classical harmonic oscillator by quantum harmonic oscillator, which can have only discrete quantized energy levels. The feature of Einstein theory is given. A crystal consists of atoms which may be regarded as identical and independent harmonic oscillators. As number two, a solid consisting of n atoms is equivalent to 3n one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. All the oscillators vibrate with the same natural frequency omega. The oscillators are quantum oscillators and have discrete energy spectrum rather than a continuous one. As for the classical oscillators, number 5, the atomic oscillators form an assembly of systems which are distinguishable due to their location at separate and distinct lattice sites, and hence obey Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution of energy. That are the assumptions made by Einstein for the quantum behavior for the lattice vibrations and the change in the temperature of the lattice vibration. Now, explaining this, considering the Planck's quantum theory, the discrete energy values of an oscillator with frequency omega is given by En is equal to Nh cut omega, where N is the quantum number associated with the atom. N is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. And Einstein later used the wave mechanical concept, which gives the energy levels of the harmonic oscillator. So he defined as En is equal to n plus 1 by 2 h cut omega. Means quantum level, if it is the first quantum level 0 1, then that value will be 1 by 2 h cut omega for n is equal to 0. It is known as the zero point energy, which does not contribute to the specific, that energy at E naught does not contribute to energy that is at the lower energy level, temperature dependent. But still there are slight vibrations between the atoms in this very minute vibrations at this level, so that they have no contribution in the for the atom's vibrations internal energy. Now using the Maxwell's Boltzmann statistics, Ne is directly proportional to exponential minus beta n. Here beta, you know, that is 1 over kg, and k is equal to kb, that is Boltzmann constant. So substituting the value minus E naught over kBt, and Ne is equal to n naught, removing the proportionality, n naught E exponential minus En divided by kBt. We are substituting that equation by equation number B. Now average energy of this oscillator E bar is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity En exponential minus En over kBt divided by summation n is equal to 0 to infinity exponential minus En divided by kBt. Substituting the values and rearranging them, and taking out the h cut omega common, we get this value E bar is equal to h cut omega and whole. Now putting x is equal to minus h cut omega over kBt to solve the equation, and by this we make a binomial expansion. Here you can see with the last equation E bar is equal to h cut omega divided into 1 over 2 e exponential x by 2 plus 3 by 2 exponential 3 by 2x plus 5 by 2 exponential 5 by 2x divided by exponential x by 2 plus exponential 3 by 2x plus 5x exponential 5x by 2 and so on. You can see that it is a derivative above of the exponential in the previous equation, so we can write it with the log, and taking e exponential power x by 2 common, and you know that the series 1 plus e power x plus e power 2x plus e power 3x is equal to 1 minus e power x whole power minus 1. Substituting this value and solving this equation, we get bar is equal to h cut omega into d over dx into x by 2 plus minus 1 log into 1 minus e power x. We took the derivative for it, and solving this equation we get E bar is equal to h cut omega into 1 by 2 plus e power x divided by 1 minus e power x. Taking e power x common and dividing and cancelling them, we get the equation at this equation C, that is h cut omega by 2 plus h cut omega by divided by e power minus x minus 1. That is also related to the references book which I have described here, by M.A. Wahab, and Introduction to the Solid State Physics by Charles Kittel. The topic is continued for the further for finding the values. Hopefully I have let you understand the steps of and the Einstein model. If there is any question till here, you can ask me. We're going to continue with the another lecture related to the Einstein theory of specific heat. Thank you so much.